In the past 3 days, we have had between 1 to 4 inches of rainfall in the Bowmanstan area. This extraordinary rainfall in such a short period of time has caused surface water to infiltrate into the Bowmanstan wells. In a normal situation, water into the Bowmanstan wells have the advantage of flowing mainly through the filtration process through the rocks. In this situation, with such heavy overland flows, water has entered some of the openings to the Bowmanstan caves. Now, although we have mapped most of these caves, given the geology of the region, we do not have a complete whole of every single, and there might be hundreds of entrances from surface water into Bowmanstan caves. Now, when that happens, you have extreme siltation and turbidity in the Bowmanstan caves. In this case, what we do to protect public health interests and to protect our equipment, we turn off the wells so that this water will not be going into the distribution system. There are two angles at which Barbados Water Authority is approaching this perennial problem. Firstly, we are investigating all the entrances to the Bowmanstan caves. And this is a very heavy task because there could be hundreds of surface entrances at that level of the island. What we're doing, we have had some measurements of the size of the sediment that is coming into the Bowmanstan caves. So we will have to then design a system that is capable of removing these very fine particles in the water in the Bowmanstan caves. That is now an ongoing process. In relation to the immediate impacts of what we do, we have increased chlorination at the Bowmanstan caves so that to reduce any impact on the health of the population, to ensure that the water is safe for persons to use for all purposes. Additionally, what we have done to relieve the discomfort of the people in the area is that we have diverted water from other areas in Barbados that are in close proximity to Bowmanstan to make sure that they have a constant supply of water. They might experience some low pressures, but these are all in an effort to make sure they have a constant water supply and that water supply is safe for all uses. Based on information from Met Services, over the next week or so, we will have a reduction in rainfall. This will give us time to make all the suitable adjustments at Bowmanstan. And therefore, you should expect over the period of the next week, if there are no extreme heavy rains, that normal service will be resumed to those customers that being served by the Bowmanstan wells.
The Barbados Water Authority wishes today, Wednesday, November 8th, to update residents of the St. George, St. John and St. Philip districts recently affected by water outages that its station in St. John is back online. Checks made early this morning revealed that the turbidity at the facility had cleared significantly, making the water quality good enough for pumping to resume. It is anticipated all areas previously impacted by the shutdown should benefit from a return to normal water pressure. The authority's water tankers will continue to assist customers in any of the affected areas in the interim, if necessary. The Barbados Water Authority apologizes for the inconvenience caused and thanks residents for their continued patience.